Eyes towards the draft, the top 10 players that Ryan Poles should have his eyes on. College football playoffs are upon us, and it's a huge week for scouting next year's draftable talent. I've been waiting for 12-team college football playoffs my entire life, and the first game is tonight. Indiana against Notre Dame, and then we have three big time matchups tomorrow. Ryan Poles will be scouting the trenches heavily, so I wanted to quickly showcase the 10 players that I will be watching most closely this weekend. These players all fit positions in need for the Chicago Bears, and Ryan Poles could potentially have a similar list. Let's get right into it. At number one is left tackle Kelvin Banks Jr. of Texas. While I do not have him ranked higher than player at number two, I am more interested in seeing him play. But at number two, it's freak edge rusher Abdul Carter. He could be long gone before the Bears pick. So at number three, there's a player we could likely draft, though. Tennessee edge rusher James Pierce Jr. And then Ohio State has a handful of players to keep an eye on. First is defensive tackle Tyleik Williams. He could be a difference maker, but with our need at center, I'm also going to be watching Seth McLaughlin and their guard, Donovan Jackson. Their left tackle is out for the season, but even though they aren't listed here, I'll also be keeping an eye on Ohio State pass rushers JT Tuimoloau and Jack Sawyer as well. Texas's other starting tackle, Cameron Williams, is worth keeping an eye on, and so is center Jake Majors. The last two spots belong to Clemson tackle Blake Miller and Indiana pass rusher Mikael Kamara. Those are the guys that Ryan Poles should definitely be keeping an eye on this weekend. If you want previews for each game and an unbiased look at the top 10 most talented players playing this weekend, check out my new channel that is not a Chicago Bears channel. Only subscribe if you want year-round NFL scouting news and coverage. Thanks again to everyone who watches. Let me know if you watch any of these playoff games. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.